Alright, and we're in.
We're in. It's just chaos.
Hey,
Hello, everybody.
Chaos.
Hello, chaos. We are chaos.
Of course.
We are chaos and magic and flies and moths. It's brilliant. Anyway,
We wouldn't have it any
hello.
other way.
We wouldn't. Anyway, hello, everybody. Hi, I'm Tim. And wow, your camera's got massively big there, Pixie.
Yeah, I just turned on my software for my camera because it had been off, so it was at the default way out.
I like that. I like that.
The guitar looks more on fire than it did before.
We're just firing chaos. It's brilliant. We haven't encountered any fire yet. No, you didn't encounter fire. You encountered a dragon last week. Yeah, anyway, hi. I'm Tim. Welcome to the Courts of the Shadowfey game here on Variant Roles. This game, which is basically following in Dice Priority fashions, completely fucked the plot. We have no idea where we are, but it's all good and grand because we're having a good time. We're having a knitting circle as well.
Oh, of course. Totally learned to knit.
Because what isn't a D&D game without a knitting circle? I don't know. Anyway.
Boring.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Anyway.
missed the knitting circle.
Oh, what is knitting circle? I need to learn to knit.
Court.
But let's go around and say hi, introduce ourselves. Let's start with Sam.
Hey, I am Sam. I go by she, they. I can be found at samwise_gameg, and I'm going to be playing Honey, the Bearfolk Druid Circle of the Oak. I always forget what the circle is for a minute. I have to think about it every time.
Well, it is a Margrave, not Margrave. Yes, Margrave one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is
It's
a Margrave one.
It's a Margrave and Midgard setting, so all the classes are new, relatively new to some of us.
Yeah,
We're still learning. It's fine. Let's just keep doing it.
it's super cute. I get a spell called Legion of Squirrels, so that's
Still waiting to
like,
use that.
We are still waiting to use
it's
Legion of
gonna happen.
Squirrels.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna be
It may-
epic.
It
Just
may
give me an
happen.
excuse.
It may happen today. A load of face squirrels touched
Of
by the
course.
shadows.
Ooh, they gonna be pretty.
Next up, let's say hi to Pixie.
Hello, I'm Torn Pixie. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Torn Pixie Twitch, and you can find me here on Twitch and on TikTok at Torn Pixie, because we're not confusing at all. I will be playing Lathlero, who is my Shadowfey wizard. Did I have anything more than just wizard? Was there more to wizard than just wizard?
You're something of a something
You're a
else.
doom croaker.
Yeah, that's the
Doomcroaker.
word.
Yeah,
There's the word.
Doomcroaker, which is
I
also,
can never remember pixies.
Which is also a Midgard setting thingy as well. Because yes.
Awesome sauce. Next up, let's go to Val.
Hi, I'm Val. I'm really prepared for all of my outros and intros. Suck. Never prepared.
Always muted.
Always muted, always pretending to be Matthew Foreman. Hello,
Just the
I am
voice.
Val. I use she, her pronouns. I am the Nerdy Niffler on Twitter. And tonight I am playing Satali, the Shadowfey Void Wizard, who also uses she, her pronouns, and we're doing great. We're doing great.
Everything's fine. That's good.
We're doing fine. And next up is Jen and her many Nathan character.
Yep. I wanna learn more of her names as we go. But hi, I'm Jed. I'm at randomly Jen with a J-E-double-N on the Twitter. And tonight I will be playing, as ever, Tatiana, or Bruze One Finger, in the Goblin Courts as she is now known. She is an elf-marked, fancy nature bard who is a servant of grandmother. And she's the mad nature bard. She's a wackadoo. And I love her.
We all love her.
I love her.
Right.
She's a wholesome,
Wholesome
wholesome-
chaos.
what's the word they use in The Sims for? Erratic. Wholesome, erratic.
Yes. Flighty.
Mad
would be the
bard.
word. Yeah.
The Winona Ryder gif.
Who at the moment has the indirect highest kill count of all the characters at the moment.
I'm real fancy.
So, what happened last time?
Oh goodness.
A lot happened and it was all chaos and brilliant. Where do you want to start?
Oh,
You're not a clown, you're the whole damn circus.
Yeah. So we had the backdoor pilot for Law and Order Goblin Unit.
Special goblins. Yeah.
Honey, in her infinite wisdom, wanted to go check on
18.
her druid.
Wait, 19.
Had 19 wisdom. Decided to go check on her druid crafted potatoes from the kitchen. When she walked into the kitchen, she was encountered by loads of goblins who were not too happy about the idea of a bear folk being in the kitchen and trespassing and fiddling with potatoes with magic, and proceeded to arrest her and have her escorted to the goblin court. When I say escorted, they had 17 goblins basically giving Honey loads of hugs and asking her very nicely to walk to the courts.
Can you walk a little further that way, please? Thank you.
Yes, basically
Well,
that was
very nice.
They're very nice and very French.
Also, I didn't forget my dice, so definitely didn't just have to
You
go that
definitely didn't
fast.
forget your dice. It's streaming, everyone forgets dice. While that was happening though, Sitali and Tatiana were off basically meeting a knitting circle. And met some very nice elderly former courtesans who have a knitting circle in the courts, who are the Grey Ladies. And they're very lovely and very nice and very warm and accommodating. And are in no way sinister.
Didn't take spells and things from Sitali.
They took one spell from Sitali
Tried to steal my existence.
in exchange for some information.
Tried to take my whole being.
Yeah.
Sitali had to agree to form a tiny knitting line, not quite circle. We'll get there. A knitting line with me.
True.
Keep me distracted.
But you can also get back to them later on if you want to. At the same time, you then very quickly, as Honey arrived into the court and was about to be prosecuted by the Goblin Courts in all its splendor, Sitali and Tatiana dramatically burst through in a not too picturesque Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney manner.
We came in full Charlie's Angels back to back.
Yelled objection and became Honey's defense counsel. Then defended Honey in a kangaroo goblin court, of which
Bruziao one finger.
Bruziao one finger, who then won the case, of which the prosecuting goblin lawyer got beheaded, and you got given the crown of the Goblin King, which is a very spiffy looking top hat with a paper crown on the edge of it, because keep it classy, goblins.
Oh yeah.
And then on the way back to your rooms, you effectively, for some reason, opened the door and you were in the middle of a shadow dragon's cave. And I think it was everyone but Tatiana, including...
I passed.
Tatiana passed, everyone else failed and got hit by fire and basically fell asleep covered in soot. Tatiana then opened the door again and all was fine in the room, as everyone was covered in soot. And did her very best to do the whole Cinderella cleaning up everybody with all the animals and all in the room. And then there was a nice cuddle pile at the end.
Cuddle puddle.
Cuddle puddle. And that is where we ended the last session. At the same time, so it's now, you wake up in the following morning, it's a crisp spring morning. You know, outside.
Seasons are weird here.
It's a nice crisp spring morning. What was the last season? It was like autumn.
It was the middle of winter.
Middle of winter. It's now a crisp spring morning the following day. And, you know, it's just a normal morning. You are, of course, outside your door is a nice waiting table with a selection of the darkest void coffee you can find, along with a nice selection of tea in the finest of China teapots, which are in no way chipped at all. And there are also a selection of tiny scones with little blueberries on top.
Tatiana runs out into the hallway and is looking around.
Everyone is there. There are goblins, there are servants, there are the animal-headed people around still. There are even some fey beings around.
I'm looking... Whoa, what's Chuck's brother's name? I didn't write it down because I'm a fool.
I was looking for the tiny.
Oh, it's be like...
It was something awesome.
Like... Alexander?
I'm looking for the ringleader of the rats that woke us up. Expect it because they woke us up, even though I know nobody else wants to get woken up by them, but...
Okay, make a perception check.
What's my pass? Where's my perception? +8. 13.
Okay, Nope. You check around. You don't seem to find any of the marching band rats anywhere.
Oh.
You looking. You look at the what's it called? The tiny ornate rat door that they came for originally. You look at that, and there seems to be a very, very, very tiny notice on the door that says "Gone fishing."
Oh. Well, I hope they catch some. I hope they catch some fish. What kind of fish will they catch here?
I imagine
Probably purple.
shadow carp and shadow salmon.
Ooh, that's bigger than
basi-
them rats.
It's basically normal salmon, but rather than being pink when nicely cooked, it's actually purple.
I can dig it.
And
like my hair.
they have dark vision because they're in the shadow realm. They'll have dark vision.
That's reasonable.
But yeah, you know, you got tea and coffee, scones with blueberries on the top. You all had a very restful night's sleep, surprisingly.
Well, I was in a cuddle puddle.
True. And for those of you, the rest of you that were hit by the dragon's fire, you wake up and you're oddly clean. Like the room is oddly clean. You are oddly clean. It's like you've had like really nice. Actually, Tatiano, can't remember. Did you shampoo them?
Oh yeah, I had to because honey is all fur.
Okay. What kind of shampoo did you use?
That's true.
Well, probably lavender.
All right. You all smell up lavender this morning.
And just sitting
Oh,
there.
that's nice.
Kind of important
Looking
detail. Would Lath have been hit with this too?
Laugh would have been hit by it as well.
I'm just sitting there very proud and happy, but not saying anything.
I think Lath would have at least used prestidigitation on himself, if not on everyone else before bed, because
Well, it was when you were walking through the door.
okay.
Yeah, how do we feel after like waking up?
Fine.
Besides clean,
Besides clean, you.
because I don't think we like technically healed. I guess beyond
You're all.
rest.
You've had the benefits of a long rest.
Okay.
You are all healed. It's like nothing ever happened.
Dragon
I
was
don't
wild.
like that. Don't like that at all.
Do they remember the dragon?
Yeah, you remember the dragon.
Oh.
You remember the dragon. You remember the idea of like the intense black fire being spewed from the darkness towards you and being hit by it, and then suddenly waking up this morning.
Fine.
Now we smell of lavender.
And now you smell of lavender.
You
and
see
you're
all the
clean.
lavender. You see all the lavender that's stuck in my hair, and me smiling proudly.
I want you all to know that I have lived a very, very weird life, and this is the weirdest thing so far.
I'm very happy at that. I live for this type of chaos. You're void magic. I'm made of chaos. Chaos magic for me.
I'm
Well?
gonna go fix that ward because I don't think it worked right.
Yeah, you fixed Glyph Ward.
Yep. And then I think I want a buddy today, and he's gonna start working on finding a familiar.
Ooh.
Using find familiar.
Fancy.
Ooh. What form does your find familiar take?
That is a damn good question.
Is it a rat?
I've had a weasel, so probably not a weasel this time.
Oh, weasels are very close to rats.
Snake.
Snake!
You're a
Snake! I mean, yeah, snake. Snake is good.
Beautiful danger noodles.
We love the snakes.
I love snakes.
Snakes.
He'll call it Noodle too. He'll call it
Noodle.
You have
Is it-
Noodle. Noodle the familiar appears. What kind of snake?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it like a python with a beautiful booping snoot?
I don't know snakes very well myself.
Ball pythons are the ones with the beautiful booping snoot.
I know I know my daughter's been really into this snake recovery show she found on YouTube, and there's these really gorgeous ghost snake things there. But I don't remember what kind of snake that is in the
Go
first place.
snake.
Ghost snake, that's usually the names of the patterns or things like
Right.
ghost and jungle and all that kind of thing.
Right.
So it might be the coloration on them.
No, the coloration's ghost. I don't.
I think I actually have a
Snakes?
picture of one of those saved. It might be a ball python because I think that's one of the kind of.
That
but it might be for anything.
sounds. That sounds a bit
that's-
more.
That sounds.
That sounds
right.
familiar.
Yeah.
So you have a ball python.
Yes.
Where the outside is a various like slightly pale shades on the outside, but the belly is iridescent,
Oh, I love them so much.
and the tongue is purple.
Nice.
I don't know
Oh.
if Satali would do this, but someone knit that
Yes.
beautiful noodle a sweater.
Yes, there you go.
Let's go.
I love them so much.
And this is in a Google search. This is a picture I have had saved in my phone for a year because I want one of these.
The black patterns on it are also iridescent. So it's white with the black
Nice.
spots are iridescent with black belly. That's definitely iridescent.
Yes.
Because we're
Get the-
in the shadow realm, it has to be a little bit different.
It's got that
listen.
beautiful boop and snoot. That's all I care about.
Listen. I know they are familiar, and they'll be fine. They will come back with fine familiar. But the only person like Satali would die for right now is that snake.
Snicky snake.
Snack.
Snicky snicky snicky.
Snack. Beautiful snack.
So the spring day is yours.
I wanted to ask you about something this session specifically because I believe there was mention of a tailor at some point, and I was
There is a
thinking,
tailor, yes.
Could Satali go check out the tailor?
Yes, you can.
I will probably follow Satali because I like to be.
Yes.
I'll probably
sense-
stay with everyone because I don't think it's a good idea if I go wandering alone.
Yeah, you don't want to get arrested again.
Okay,
Seems
right.
like
Hang
things just
on.
got pulled back on track.
Hang on.
Tim is very, very happy.
I am now really happy because if I remember what I read rightly, you are about to meet one of my favorite characters.
Oh yeah! See,
Yay.
always choose to get cool clothes.
Always a good
Hang
choice.
on. Right,
I
where
really
is it?
need to remember to make that table of different outfits I can
There.
wear since I have clothes that change form.
I have to go through a D126 table to find him. Hang on.
That's
Oh,
a,
jeez.
it's a good thing you don't have to roll an actual physical dice for that.
True.
D126.
Where is it? Here we go. Yes!
Tim is so excited. It's gone
So
blurry. He's so
excited.
excited.
I'm so excited. Yeah. Anyway,
Mhm. Tell us how you really feel, Tim.
Oh, I'm gonna go clip that.
right. Are you ready to go meet your tailor?
I'm very ready to
no.
go meet the tailor.
Are you-
Actually, no,
are you-
I've changed my mind.
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
like
actually-
to go to lunch.
Yeah, let's go back to the goblin kitchen.
Yeah, I would like to go. Let's go check out the kitchen again.
Yeah, I
love
never
that.
actually got to see how my potatoes came out, so I mean,
I heard there's a lot going on in the attic. Let's go that way. So let's go to the tailor. Tailor.
Are you all going together?
I think so, yeah.
Probably, unless Leif has other plans.
No. That would be all about going to.
Get fancy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fancy.
So you can all go. On the way, you do pass the kitchen. So if you want to inquire about the potatoes, you can now inquire about the potatoes.
Oh, you gotta deal with that little French. What's a word for someone very stern?
French.
Yes.
Okay, good. Thanks, Tim.
Just French. So you can ask, and you do see a lot of all the French goblins around with various different chef's hats on. You do see you do see the head chef, who has the largest, most buxom mustache around and carrying a meat cleaver, yelling instructions at all the different goblins around the kitchen, of which most of them are stacked on top of one another to reach the top of the pans.
Tim,
so-
I just want you to know you're rocking a heckin' dope ahoge right now.
A what?
Nahoge, anime character, main character with the wing.
Yeah, so my hair's weird. I even have a massive cowlick that comes out the back, which really pisses me off sometimes.
Stay out of the pasture, Tim, and they won't lick you.
I grew up on a dairy farm. I can't escape them.
So I might make a small change to Noodle here.
Okay.
Because I found one that fits what I had in mind.
Ooh, okay. Awesome, Zars. What's the changes?
It's apparently it's an albino's pastel spot nose for the coloration thing.
Nice.
Yeah,
I love them.
posted it.
Thanks, sir.
Is it in this here TikTok? No, it's a different.
I know. Yes, I know that. I know this, Nick.
Yeah, you see where I was going now.
I kind of
there it is.
Albeit.
Yes, is it so?
He's so cute.
Oh yeah, those sticks.
I love his
Yeah.
little face. I love. Spoiler alert: Val loves snakes a whole lot.
My friend Jenna has one of these. It's very cute.
Oh my.
I want one, but also very spendy.
I want to
Very
get
spendy.
a ball python someday. And I will name them Yorm.
We like the snakes.
Snacks.
So,
I'm very
So-
much containing how much I love the snakes right now because I'm like, plot, damn it.
Easily distracted by snakes.
you didn't have to do plot. But so do you want to inquire about the potatoes or?
Potatoes. Honey.
Sorry. I was like, wait, me? Oh.
What?
I thought I heard a car. I'm still waiting for my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. I don't think that's such a good idea.
I'm you gotta get my right voice.
You are Brazil.
I'm Bruiser One Finger. I wonder if I can, whenever I take on Bruiser One Finger's persona, if I just become French because that's the only accent I can ever remember doing.
Yes. Yes.
I
At the
lived, I lived amongst the goblins who are apparently all just French.
They are. They are all about freedom, equality,
Yeah.
liberty.
Vive la
And-
revolution.
Vive la révolution! Tant de fait! Anyway,
We met on a tennis court.
you, as you pass in the kitchen, you like just pop your head and you see a tiny goblin come up to you and goes,
Excuse me, you are the one who who came in yesterday about the potatoes. Si? Oui?
What?
Oh.
I will answer on behalf of my client. Oui.
Oui. Ah.
I speak Goblin, so I would know how to speak French.
Oui. Would you I can check on the potatoes. Do you want to? Do you want the potatoes?
We would like at least check on the potatoes, and if you can give us potatoes, we will accept potatoes.
Give me 1 minute. I'll be back. Tout de suite.
he skittles off towards where you had the potatoes, and he comes back about a minute later, like
tooth
trying
is still
trying to like sneak around the kitchen to avoid the sight of the head chef. Just like,
Scooby-Doo sneak.
and he comes up with like the potatoes. He goes,
Here. I have the potatoes.
Oh, thank you.
and the ones that you touch are remarkably a lot bigger than the other potatoes that were in the bag.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
of them, they look very quite nice, quite healthy, probably quite tasty actually. They're nice, like solid russet potatoes.
Hell yeah. I give the potatoes to Honey.
Oh, thank you so much. These are gonna be great, you know, and if we ever hit back on the road again. In the meantime, though, I'll
no
be
problem.
able to make up something nice. Thank you so much.
Is it not a
Thank you
problem?
very much. We appreciate it.
My teeth
This
are
is
not
no
sweet though.
problem. Anything for what? Anything for Brazil One Finger. Now, you don't mind? I have to go cut carrots.
I the one finger on my nose. Which isn't anything, but it is now.
Right. So then you head off down the corridors. There are a lot more
go.
people. There are a lot more people than you've been used to recently around the corridors.
Let's go get some shits.
You go through the corridors. You pass some rooms where you've got lots of people gathering, some conversations. You pass the room with the grey ladies in the knitting circle, and you hear from the distance a guttural scream. And you see someone running by with lots of like bolts of linen, and goes, "He's a madman! He's very lovely, but a madman!"
I like to think he goes, he's a madman!
They're very lovely.
He's lovely!
I resemble that remark.
So as you carry down the corridor, you turn to your right. You see this entire room. It looks like a draper's shop. Like there are bolts of linen everywhere. There's some spinning wheels. There's some tapestries in the corner, and before you is a barbed devil
Mm-hmm.
with a bow tie,
Of course.
who has a bow tie on his tail as well, and little bows across all of his horns. He has one large monocle, and he also has wearing a pair of lederhosen.
Nice.
Within lederhosen are lots of like storages for pins
Of
and
course.
scissors.
Slaterhosen. The
This-
utility cargo pants of the past.
This is the tailor known as, and I kid you not, Flippert Fandrill.
I love
There
him
is-
so much.
Tight.
Flippant Flandrill, the barbed devil tailor.
This is flippant.
Flandrel.
Flippant
Flippant.
Flandrel.
Flippant Flandrill.
We just call him Ned.
I'm gonna call him Flip.
Like Ned, because his last name's like Flanders.
His name's Flip now.
Flip.
As he hears you approach, he turns around and goes, "Hello.
Well, hello.
Oh, hi.
What can I do for your Drabatire?
I want to imagine I'm still wearing the excessive suit that I was wearing.
Yes.
The black version of what the white, or I was wearing the white version.
You're wearing the white version of what
And
boys
the-
normally wear.
The goblin was wearing a super fancy suit, and I've got the goblin crown on
Yes.
because we went going to Fancyland.
Hello, what?
And as he starts seeing all this out, he comes close and starts inspecting you all. And he goes,
Well, most of this is magical anyway, but hello, come in. Would you like some clothing, or would you just need some repairs doing?
Well, I don't need repairs. I hold up my tiny pin that fixes any kind of clothy things, because that was a thing I took. It's a spitter. But
Oh.
new stuff, that would be nice.
Oh, you can do stuff. Oh, I can do new stuff.
Just do a little snap, and now I look like a Sailor
Oh.
Scout, because why not?
I love it.
Pink bow,
Hey.
green skirt. I'm Sailor Jupiter. Don't at me. You thought you were
Okay.
flippant.
he's, Fandrill's just going to look at you and goes,
So that's 3 outfits you want then?
Variety
you
is the
want
spice of
yours?
life.
True, well, it will cost you some money, of course.
Oh, I have a coupon.
You have a coupon. Where is this coupon?
I'm holding it. It's from Chuck.
he gets out a larger monocle to put in front of his tinier monocle, just to look. Goes,
Chuck Dandy sent you.
Yes. The dandiest of Chucks.
Chuck Dandy, the flamboyant rat of Midgard.
Yes. He is a good, close personal friend.
You're a close personal friend of Chuck
course.
Dandy.
Of course. Have you met his brother? He is in the court right now. I still can't remember what you said his name was last week.
Yes, I had a deal with him. I did all of his troops' outfits.
Oh, those are very good outfits.
I know, I'm spectacular.
They were nice and loud. Just like the rats.
Well, yes, they're a damn fine band, wouldn't you know? How are you friends with Chuck?
It's a long story.
Well,
and he makes a tiny rip in the coupon. He goes, "Well, come in. What do you want?"
What do you want? I say to everybody else.
Oh, maybe
Okay.
something similar, but a different color.
I'm torn between being like in a heckin' felt suit and having like the biggest, puffiest quinceanera dress ever. I'm torn between those two. I feel like I have to go quinceanera though.
well,
Why
Big
not
fluffy
a
dress.
mixture?
Why not a mix?
A svelte suit on top and a big fluffy cupcake bottom.
As you're kind of saying all this, like a piece of parchment and a pen come floating out of nowhere and start scribbling down notes.
It needs to be sparkly, whatever it is.
That gets you notice that gets written down on the list.
Gets underlined. Some kind of
And-
magical highlighter.
if you want to lean over and tell the parchment and pen that you want to underline that, it will probably underline it for
Put
you.
emphasis on sparkles important.
The floating pen gives you a nod, and then just starts scribbling it down and underlining it. So suit sparkle with a big bottom. Okay, I can do that. And you want something similar? Oh yes.
Well, because I was just saying that, not necessarily in character. I think I'm just gonna go full quinceanera. Big, fluffy. Maybe less fluff on the top, but not like a suit dress. Not. I want to look like a cupcake and a Disney princess.
So basically, you're going for the shiny ball dress.
Probably. If it can be iridescent so that it's all rainbow all the time, that'd be great.
Oh, we can do that. No problem. I have some very nice fabrics we can use. Chuck would love it, don't you know?
Oh, I will have to wait. Chuck.
Oh, and you want something similar but different colors. Yes.
To what I have, yes.
What kind of colors should we do for you?
I don't know. I just live in blue all the time. I think it's about time to break out of the blue.
Oh, yes. Do you want to go dramatically different or do a subtle shift down one direction?
Let's go dramatic.
Oh, darling, this is going to be wonderful. Hang on. And he just walks around his room and he brings back a bolt of linen. It is shocking pink.
I was gonna say, are you gonna end up either pink or pastel?
It's shocking
One of these
pink,
you're gonna have.
but then he flips it over and it's deep purple.
Of course.
I like those together. Yeah, let's do those.
Oh yeah, so it'll be. What do you want for the outside? The pink or the purple?
Go for the purple, the pink.
I think we'll
just
do
a
the purple because then the pink will be the.
It'll be dramatic.
Yeah.
It'll pop more.
Whereas otherwise it's.
Otherwise, you'll look like a cupcake.
I mean, cupcakes are fine, and
I'm
you
going to look like a cupcake.
That would be difficult.
I'm going to look
my
like a
shape is
cupcake.
wrong for that.
I mean, we can put some sprinkles on top.
Oh, I talked to the pen. Add sprinkles to mine.
I'm talking about doing a hat too in that case. If we're doing a hat.
Oh, you want a hat as well? Oh, I can do a hat.
You are always wearing.
Do you want a hat or a fascinator?
A hat.
A hat,
Always
okay.
hat.
Always a hat. Well, what kind of style do you want?
I continue style-wise.
Oh,
'Cause I
please
am
do.
ridiculous.
Should I get a teeny tiny top hat? One of those little ones that perches on the side of the head?
That would
That's
be
absolutely
fascinator.
nothing.
Oh, you can get a teeny tiny facet.
Teeny
Darling,
tiny.
do you want me to do a teeny tiny version of the thing you are currently wearing?
Me?
So like
Yeah.
that hat.
Oh,
but,
yes, with a little
but in
paper
a
crown.
purple, but like purple as the main and then the accent stuff.
Yes.
Should I just send you his Pinterest board?
Yes.
Nice. Yes.
Do it. Do it.
Yes, just yes.
Yes. Do it. No extra.
Let's just do all the extra.
Be the extra you know you truly are on the inside.
Extra, I already did. That's why
so
he has
yes.
a board. That's been already
Yes. Oh, darling, this will look wonderful on you, don't you know? And do you need anything like? Do you want little pouches, you know, for your magical implements? As I can see, you have a magical bent.
done. Yeah, that'd be nice. I think pouches could probably be pink. Oh, and Noodle here. Noodle needs a little suit. He always.
Oh, hello. Hello. And he starts like scratching just the underneath of his head and going, "Oh, you're so adorable." Oh yes. Now, do you want a little hat? Do you want a little hat? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You want a little hat. Do you want a little cape as well? Yes, you want a little cape. I could do you a little hat, but a little cape. Oh, hang on. And this one time goes, "I'll be back in 1 second. Hang on."
Sitali. I would start thinking now.
About a minute later, he comes back and he's got a tiny like mock-up of what he can do and goes, "Well, then stay on there. Would you want a little bow? Do you want a little bow? Yes, you want a little bow, don't you? Do you want a little bow? Yes, you want a little bow. Go. Oh yes, you look ravishing, darling. Hang on. I shall make him an in the same style as yours.
Oh, that would be absolutely over the top. I love it.
Yes. Oh, it's not a problem. Not a problem. Chuck would be jealous of it. So, and you're gonna be the cutest little familiar around. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're gonna be the good. Who's going to be the cutest little familiar around? Yes, you are. No. Now who's next?
I'm looking at fluffy dresses. My goodness.
Yeah, whilst this is happening, I've just been looking at Pinterest to find the outfit, and I found the outfit. I don't know if I can post it. Hang on. I'll put it in our Discord. Discordant!
Oh, you don't. Okay.
So it's basically I went with the suit vibe because we're looking all fancy. It looks like a corset jacket with like tailored pants, and it looks so friggin' dope.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh my.
And also something I would wear in real life.
Yeah.
I was about to say this. Damn.
Right?
Are you talking about the top? Are you talking about the first one, or are you talking about the one with the top hat?
Oh, wait, there's the one with a top hat?
There's one with a top hat.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize it went there. Oh, there's so many. Okay.
All right, we're turning into The Sims right now. This is
Yeah,
just.
this is
Everything's
welcome
fine.
to Shopping Simulator. Oh no, there's so many.
I mean, the first one would look very much like Satali's style, but
Yeah, that's that's a good one.
yeah.
Posted 2 pictures, sort of those for mine together,
Those
but iridescent.
together.
They're
Got
too long to post in regular chat.
Okie dokie.
But
Wait,
Oh,
big
my God.
fluffy
So where did we
Wow.
go?
sparkles.
Wait.
Wow, they come with sunglasses as well.
I know. I'm like, look at all this stuff.
Okay, well, so basically, the best way for those who are listening, it's basically looking like
Steampunk beauty.
Steampunk.
steampunk Crowley.
That is my whole aesthetic. Steampunk Crowley.
Good aesthetic.
It's steampunk Crowley.
That's what's happening right now.
So the jacket, we can get you the finest hides if you want. What color would you want them?
I have sort of a thing going on, so dark black and red, please.
Okay, how about I do a black leather jacket for you, made out of the finest diabol hide, and then underneath there's the blood red waistcoat
I think that sounds wonderful.
with the black shirt, maybe.
Absolutely, we must put the shirt with it.
And would you like some obsidian buttons as well?
I would greatly.
Oh, this would be wonderful, darling. And would you like a holster for your spell books?
Yes, please. A
Would you like it? Would you like it at your hips, or would you like it underneath the jacket?
Let's go with the hip so it doesn't ruin the line of the jacket.
Of course. We wouldn't have to ruin that now, would we? And I see there's a headdress in the styles that you sent. Do you want the
That's-
headdress as well?
Yes, I do. It's basically a bone and gold headdress, and it's with like skull headdress and then gold on the side as a band. And yes, let's go with the headdress. We're going extra.
Of course, yes, I will gladly do this for you, darling. I think I know someone who could make a nice a donation for the skull.
Wonderful.
It'd be excellent, unless you find a skull yourself, and then by all
I-
means, send it over.
I have but pull out my bag of holding where they're like.
Bartholomew
pull
tries
out
to
an
hide
array of
behind me.
different skulls, like
Oh, hello.
and then this
Ooh,
one and this one.
Oh, I like. Would it be
Bartholomew.
okay if I keep these and then give the ones back to you I don't use?
Oh, totally. Go ahead.
Oh, you're so wonderful.
It's going to be so difficult for me to walk through doors. It's going to be great.
Oh, but who cares, darling? It's style over substance.
I
Exactly.
sent another picture of a skirt and it is so extra. I love it.
Yes, I love it. That's right. And you, my dear bear folk, what should I get for you?
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not really one for fashions and things like that. Just, you know, something that'll make me fit in a little bit better would be nice.
You should dress Honey up as Marie Antoinette, full wig and all.
I'm wearing right now just sort of like a really loose, like red tunic and like baggy brown pants, like just super chill, like hippie, like.
Ooh, my outfit is kind of Marie
Hanging
Antoinette, isn't
out.
it? Less pastel, though.
So, darling, just stick with me on this, okay? You're going to love this.
Oh,
right?
okay, sure.
Okay, right. So, we take your current style of, you know, you want comfort and casual over. You know, we want something to be comfortable in, don't you? So.
Oh, well, I mean, that would be great. I mean, you know, especially like if you got some like, you know, nice natural fibers would be ideal.
Oh, yes. Well, we can. I'm thinking we do a poncho over the top of everything, like a open, like weird poncho, which is made of vines and leaves.
Oh, well, that does sound lovely.
Spun with spider silk. Maybe. I know some glowworms that do the loveliest golden silk as well. We could put in as well.
Oh, well, that just sounds adorable then.
And then underneath we do some nice loose fabric dresses for you as well, maybe.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, I trust you. You've made all my companions here look so lovely, so.
Oh, darling. Oh, you'll be the most fashionable druid around, and that's saying something.
Oh, if you say so.
It is, in fact,
Ooh.
saying something.
Oh, it'd be delightful. Is there anything else you like doing? Like just give me ideas.
Can you incorporate potatoes?
I mean, I like to eat potatoes. Don't know if I want to go around wearing them.
I mean,
I have never in my life made an outfit of a potato.
it's a challenge then.
It shall be done.
What is happening?
We're in the Fey realm.
He goes away and he starts thinking. He says,
Hang on. What does the potato look like?
"Quick! I need his measurements."
Hold on. I'll just like really panicked and like pull one out.
And he just takes it in his like finger. Goes,
The potato's not alive, is it?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you know, everything's kind of alive in one way or another, but I
It's-
mean, you know, I don't think it's like sentient or nothing like that.
It's a root vegetable, though. Much how flowers are technically alive until they're not.
Give me 1 minute.
and he wanders off around the corner.
He's
And
so
you hear
extra.
like you hear him like just like
I love
going
him.
through closets and things get thrown out. You see like a rubber duck. You see some more bolts of linen. You
Can
see
I catch
posters
the rubber
on
duck?
the wall. Make an acrobatics check.
Okay. Where's my d20? That's only a +6. Don't worry, I'll probably fail. 12 + 6, 18.
Yeah, you catch it.
Yay!
And as you catch it, you avoid the scissors that impale behind you.
I'm very happy with this duck.
He comes around and he's got a small plant pot. He goes,
Would you awfully mind if I put the potato in this?
Seems like a good place to put a potato.
Sure,
Is it
I
ve-
guess.
It's a very particular plant pot. It was gifted to me by the High Druid of the Margrave years ago.
So then it
Oh,
probably
my,
would
well.
be an honor to put a potato of yours in there, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Of course, well,
and he delicately like just plants the potato and he covers it with soil and goes,
now would you kindly do the honors of watering it for me?
Oh, sure then. I'll pour a little water in from like I guess my water skin there.
yeah.
Tatiana was thinking, I don't know if she has to pee.
And in his hands, he delicately hands it back to you and goes,
In about 10 days, bring it back to me, and I shall have an outfit ready for it.
Oh my, okay. That's oddly specific there, but I think we can probably manage that.
Jolly good. I'm so excited.
I am excited.
If you give me 10 days, all of your outfits will be done. It shall be a sight to behold.
Okay, so I'm getting a big, fluffy, rainbow iridescent, hard to walk through doors, probably
Yes.
very Marie Antoinette, lots of sparkles dress.
Yes.
Honey's getting something to do with potatoes and a poncho. Satali's getting a svelte suit. And Lath's getting what Lath is currently wearing, but in a beautiful purple and pink fabric with that fancy ass hat.
Yes.
Well, he's
I
always
think we're
had a
gonna-
fancy ass hat. It's that, but blue suede
Oh,
currently.
and let us not forget, Noodle's getting an outfit
Oh yes,
as well.
Noodle's got a cape and a
That's
whole
matching. That's matching laugh.
Yes.
And so is my potato.
So
And
we're gonna
so is
be
your potato.
fancy as fuck.
So, DM information for Honey. You've got a plant pot of awakening.
Oh my god.
In 10 days, your potato will have sprouted tiny legs and tiny arms and will be sentient.
Oh no, I love it.
Wait, he's gonna make an outfit out of it. Where's he gonna make an outfit for it?
Ridiculous.
And the outfit you're gonna get,
Potato.
and the outfit you're gonna get is basically Chuck Dandy on a potato.
So we're gonna have a tiny.
Oh my god, Tim, you
Dapper
have no
potato
idea
person.
how happy that makes me.
You've just got yourself an animal companion.
You got
A
yourself
vegetable
a tiny
companion.
sentient potato plant companion who can't speak, but he's gonna look dapper as hell.
That's okay, I can cast speak with plants.
Potato.
I imagine it's
You
gonna
can
walk.
speak with plants!
Yeah. Yeah. We're nature folk
Yes,
here.
I can.
I need to work out a potato voice.
Yes, you do.
You can't use Elmo again. Don't worry, Tim. You got some time.
What does a potato sound like?
Oh my god.
Bubble and
I
squeak.
need to think of a name. This is very
You
important.
have 10 days to think of a name. Anyway,
Yeah. Honey
Yes.
has 10 days. Sam, I assume, has like 15 minutes.
maybe.
Or a week,
Who
maybe.
knows?
We'll see
Anyway.
how far we get.
So there you go. So there you go. I will do this, and whenever you see Chuck again, tell him he's due a meeting with me.
Doki doki. Whoa. Come back to not being a supernova.
It's just me, or is it
okay.
about time to duel?
Duel.
Taylor duels.
I will go to the Shadow Realm.
But I must say, it'd be a delight to make these outfits for you. And do you want them to be? Do you want them to be fragrant in any way? Because I can do that as an option for you.
Yes, I would. And I'm gonna pull out just a little perfume bottle. Yeah, spritz a little bit on like anything I can find.
A note card of a sort.
Yes, a note card. I have.
You know this tailor has little perfume
Yes.
card sachets.
Yes.
There's
I
actually a
put-
perfume counter on the corner.
I assume this is special though.
This is special perfume.
As you spray it, he just goes, "Oh yes, I can do that for your outfit, no problem. It will complement well the leather."
Thank you so much.
And I smell like how a campfire smells and feels.
And
You know that
feels.
smell. How that
Oh yes.
when you sit around the campfire and it soaks into your clothes and then you smell amazing until you wash them and then you're sad.
Of course. Just I should make it so even if it washes, you can still have it.
Oh good.
Yes. Anything else? Or this is a challenge. I love it.
Oh honey, what do you want to smell like? I mean you already smell like earth.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else I should smell like. Is there?
What kind of flowers do you like? Do you like
Oh.
jasmine? I like jasmine.
Jasmine is nice. Yeah, I like sunflowers and morning glories and really all of them. There's no
you
bad
make-
flower.
Could you make honey
Darling.
smell like all of the flowers?
Darling, hear me out. How would you like to smell like a different flower every day?
Oh my! Well, that just sounds absolutely wonderful. I would love that.
And oh, inspiration! Darling, Would you like to smell like a local wildflower wherever you go, so it changes to match the area?
Oh yeah, I mean that's even better than I could have imagined. That would be fantastic.
It shall be done.
Oh,
He's so extra. I love him.
I love it.
I have to send my boy out to get something, but
Boy.
ooh,
Boy,
boy!
Throw your axe.
garçon.
You see a tiny little imp in a tiny suit come out and goes,
Yes, sir.
"Boy, go out and find me the flower book."
I like to
Yes,
think
sir.
that Boy's name is Boy, and it's actually an old man. An old man named Boy.
Yes, sir. I shall go get it for you.
Good boy. And while you're at it, find the pressed flowers.
Yes, sir.
Is he the one that said he's a madman? He's very nice, but also he's a madman.
No, that was another boy.
How many boys does he have?
Oh
I have
God.
many boys.
Just opens
Moving
it up.
swiftly on.
He opens
the
his
boys.
arms and like an army of old men kind of go.
Yeah,
I was
little
gonna
imps
say,
just fall out.
Fabric.
I was gonna say all the boys. He makes killer milkshakes.
I have a collection of boys.
He somehow, without even having a yard at all, brings all of.
I have
Hey,
one.
we don't-
I have one boy in Midgard who works at a Draper's for me. He's an
I mean-
excellent boy.
I mean, it doesn't need a milkshake. Brings all the boys to yard. I mean, he has yards of fabric. So.
Oh, this is true. Oh, there's lots of yards. There's yards everywhere.
I must send word to that boy in Midgard. He owes me some fabric and some nice leather.
Well, tell him to say to Chuck to come here, because Chuck is in Midgard currently.
Good. I should write a message to Matthias right now.
How's that go?
Good coming up with names.
So, is there anything else? Because it's been absolutely delightful.
Is there anything else, anyone?
I don't think so. I'm
Out
just
of
like
character.
holding my pot with my little future potato baby
You're
in it.
your soon to be potato son.
Oh my goodness! I can't wait.
Would it be too much to ask for a dress as well?
A dress as well. What kind
Oh.
of dress?
Let me see if I can find the dress. 'Cause
Is it possible for my dress, because it is so beautifully obnoxious, to also have the skirt part come away and turn into a suit like pants, but I still have the fancy top?
How
So
about
I
this,
could look
darling?
very.
How about
something
I make
like
it so
this.
whenever. Oh, hang on. How about this, darling? When your dress goes through a door, how about it turns back into long tails, and like
Oh, that could be
comes in into like a peacock, and then comes back out again.
Well, that sounds very. That sounds great.
Oh yes,
It is.
yes, yes.
So if
Yeah.
anyone
Can't tell
ever
if-
needs inspiration on outfits for their D&D characters, hit up my Pinterest. Or like ideas for dinner.
Just yes.
Because if you go
Yes.
there and you see the number of pins, at one point I clearly had a damn problem that has never gone away.
Oh, don't worry. Like I've got one about being broody on my Pinterest.
I do that on Amazon.
I have
instead of on
designed. I have
Pinterest.
designed
I have too many
rooms
things.
for all my children.
I was gonna say
In the
I've
future.
gotten this close to designing houses for each of my characters. I'm this close.
I have designed a house for one of my characters.
I haven't
It
yet.
was a shipwreck.
I'm
have
making. I'm making Tatiana in The Sims, and I'm going to make her hut. So
Yay!
Oh yes, I can definitely make you that outfit, darling. Definitely. And I hope I don't mind proposing this. Would you like some lingerie as well?
I don't even know what I would do with lingerie.
Tatiana and
Yes,
Satali
please.
both go. Hello.
Mechanics.
I'm sorry. Go. Yeah.
We sort of see Laith being awkward and take the opportunity to say, "How about over here?"
Yes.
Well.
So we were talking leather. Can we incorporate this? Into
Lace
the-
and leather.
Yes.
Leather. Would you want to whip with this, darling?
Yes.
You didn't really even need to ask, did you?
No, I didn't. I just want to offer the option just in case. like a choker as well.
The little whip, the choker, and also maybe like boots of a platform nature.
Do you want them big enough that they can leave little mark on the person whose neck you stand on?
Yes, like enough to step on.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean, darling. I know this kink well. I shall, of course, help you.
So you're gonna be all done up in leather.
Pixie!
We've broken Pixie's Sam's a Giggle Factory. It's great. Great. But in another direction,
Yes.
can I have lace? Like, feel very soft,
Ooh.
but also some killer pumps.
Ooh. Yes. Do you want it like long, flowing,
Yes.
with fluff as
But
well?
very see-through and
See,
not every the flowy part.
flowy. I can do see-through. Would you like a fur
Can you
edge
see
as well?
on the dress picture that Pixie just had with the flowy bit?
Yes, I can do that. No problem. Of course.
But lace.
Of course,
Yeah.
and I will package all of this for you in various styles.
Of course. We would expect nothing less. We've only been here for a few minutes, but I feel like I know you very well.
Of course, well, I am so happy with all this. This is, the people around here, they don't like doing these outfits so much, and it's a
I snapped my
joy.
fingers and now I'm wearing something extra again. I was previously wearing a Sailor Scout outfit. Now, what should I be wearing? Something.
Right.
I need to make this.
Remember
table.
Never Been Kissed? Remember Never Been Kissed?
Yes.
I was about to say Goth Queen, but okay. That works too.
Goth Queen or Never Been Kissed, the outfit she wears to go to high school.
Oh, the outfit she wears to go to high school is so wonderful. Like, it's this mesh of like white material.
Ooh. I'm digging on that goth style though. I'm suddenly.
You are extra goth.
Extra goth.
You're extra goth. You're like Morticia Adams on crack.
Yes.
Sticks in my hair. Because they're always there.
And sticks in your hair. The sticks have slightly changed as well, let's say.
They're now thorns.
Darling, I love your style. We must sit down for tea.
Well, yes, I would. That sounds like an amazing. I would love to discuss fashion with you.
But after I finish your outfits.
Oh, of course.
Of
Because
course.
I cannot. That is why I have the magical tunic. I could have fine clothes,
That is true. That is
but
true.
then I would have be stuck with what I could carry. But with this, it might not be quite as high quality. It is a very high quality. I think it's a rare item that I'm wearing.
It's a rare item. It's very good quality. He gets out a third monocle in front of his other two monocles and looks closely. Yes, it's finest craftsmanship ever.
Like my outfits, they can change with my fancy and my fancy. It is very fancy, but it is also changing constantly.
I love it. Love it. Now, darlings, I love you all, but
Yes, you have to work.
exhort! Get out! I have to work on your wonderful outfits. See me in 10 days and they shall be done. If you see one of my boys around, send them over, would you?
Okay.
Oh, of course.
We did see one running away saying that you are a madman, and I agree, and that is a good thing.
It is good. The best fashion designers are mad, don't you know? That's why I left hell.
You're a little bit Mad Hatter, aren't you? He's a little bit Mad Hatter.
No, I know the mad haberdasherer.
Dude, I know about haberdasher. He's a hack.
He's named Ped. He's a little bit of an
Besides-
asshole.
I was just thinking the Mad Hatter in this universe is probably like my cousin or something. It's like we're all mad here.
I shall, if you want, I will not sully him with your outfits because
Okay.
he's not so good. However,
But Tim, can we in fiction make the Mad Hatter as my cousin? I know his work is not as great.
The Mad Hatter is probably your cousin, yes.
He's my cousin. Oh
Yes.
yes. What did you say his name was?
Ped.
Ped. Oh, Ped.
Spelled
I haven't seen him.
P-P-E-D.
I haven't seen him since the last family reunion. We don't have a lot of family reunions. We're all mad here.
Yes, rather.
Oh, no, I know his work.
It's not
he-
as good as mine.
I mean, oh, of course. That is to be said, but he does not live up to his potential.
That is true. Maybe have
busy
grandmother
having-
have words with him.
He's too busy having tea with What are some of the creatures that have tea with that we can fictionalize?
The badger, two
Badger.
rats.
Yeah,
the
I was gonna go with
The
the
hare.
rats and have it be Chuck
Rabbit.
Dandy's relatives, who are also not living
Well,
up to their
Chuck, well,
potential.
Chuck Dandy has many relatives, don't
Yeah.
you know?
So he's probably having tea with Chuck Dandy's relatives, who are not
His
living
fa-
up to their potential either.
His father's named Bertrand, don't you know?
No, we're just gossiping. I'm sorry, I'm distracting
While
you.
this has
Mike.
happened, I've left.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
you go.
distracting you.
I just walked out.
We're rambling, and I've got the duck still. I've acquired a rubber ducky.
You've acquired a rubber ducky. Add that
I'm
to your
writing that
inventory. So yeah, you've now ordered all your outfits. That took an hour.
Yep. I mean, what did you expect him?
That's true. That's true. The rest of the day is yours. That only took half a day.
Does anyone want to do anything?
I'm going to turn to Laugh and say, is there anything you want to do here?
I'm going to follow somebody because I have been informed that I probably should not be left alone.
Oh yeah. I just like look down at my feet with my pot.
Should we go meet people? I like people.
You can go meet people.
There's somebody Tim really wants me to meet, but
As you're walking down some of the corridors, Honey, you are greeted by a well-dressed Chamberlain, Shadow Elf Chamberlain, who comes up to you and goes,
Excuse me, are you here with the ambassador's company?
Oh, I look over at my companions like, are any of you an ambassador?
I am
Sure, why
Bruce
not?
One Finger.
Oh, I don't think so.
No, sure, why not? Yes, I am ambassador.
Ambassador for what?
Which ambassador are you?
An ambassador from the Blood Kingdoms?
Huh.
Did they not
Bring that-
send for me?
he brings out a tiny notebook and starts
Honey looks very
running through the
impressed.
pages.
You're
Ambassador
not
for
due
sex.
for another couple of days.
Oh, well, you see, we had a little bit of trouble on the Shadow Roads, and it increased our journey by a couple of days. So,
Or decreased.
well, decreased, yeah. It decreased
We did
our
go
journey
through an
for-
unusual portal.
We went through an unusual portal, so I ended up being here a few days early.
Okay, well, as you should know, Ambassador, there is an ambassador's tea happening right now, and I was asked by Ambassador Orsamon to invite this gentle bear folk to the tea as well.
Well,
However, if you are all part of the same group, if you'd like to come with me, that would be most helpful.
I will turn to the other two and go, other members of our ambassadorship, would you be interested in taking tea or exploring?
I like tea.
Oh, well, I mean, tea sounds lovely.
I mean, you two don't drink tea in the morning. We drink tea in the morning. So I mean, you. Oh yeah, tea. There are sandwiches, isn't there?
Loth?
It's that kind of tea. I get it.
I mean, tea time couldn't hurt. It is roughly that time, isn't it?
Let's go to high tea.
I will turn back around and go, we all graciously accept the ambassador's tea invitation.
Of course, that's very wonderful of you. If you'd please follow me.
Oh no. In the book we have, is there anything about which goes first, the cream or the jam?
No, but obviously there's a right way for it to go, and don't worry about it.
That's what I'm saying.
I will inform
Footballs.
you. You will lose status if you do it wrong.
That's why
Oh,
I
no.
asked.
Why in the world
I knew
would you
that would
put
happen. I'm
jam
so
in your
picky.
tea?
It's on your. Oh, Pixie, it's on your scone. On your scone. There is a whole to do.
Okay,
Which comes
I'm
first?
imagining Laugh just said that out loud.
I like And me and Satali like, oh honey.
No, I'm like, no, yes, let's put jam in our tea. Let's do a power move.
Jam in our tea.
The cream is a clotted cream. It's not like the.
No, we're doing it. It's a power move. We're putting the jam and the clotted cream
How
in
many
our tea.
reputation points do we lose if we put jam in our tea?
If you are,
Is that a power move where we get like 1 billion points, or we lose all our points?
I understand where you're coming from because I did
say.
say the cream, but it's a different kind of cream. It's like a custard.
Okay.
Clotted cream. It's like a custard.
Like a clotted cream.
When you're talking tea,
We don't do high tea here.
I'm
It's
just
regular
gonna-
tea time.
You're just gonna go.
We also don't put cream on anything, just so you know.
Power moves.
you've all just gone up one status point because what the fuck?
I'm writing it down. I am now at 6.
I love this so much.
I'm at 5. I'm such a cool bear.
I'm moving on up.
If anyone asks, it's just the customs that is of where we're from.
Mm-hmm. What part of Angleland are we from where we put
The
jam in the tea?
We're part of the northern kingdoms of Angleland. Don't worry about
Angleland.
it. You ask a lot of questions. How about we go and get some tea?
Don't judge us. Have
we
you
broke-
seen my hat?
We broke Tim.
Oh lordy. Anyway,
Do you need some beans for your breakfast?
As Tim slowly closes the chat box.
as we head off,
The Zoom call ends and we
you
leave.
follow the Chamberlain. He leads you about 5 rooms down from where you're staying, actually, to a very nice. You open the room. It's a very nice, well-decorated room. It has a writing desk in a corner, a globe which you think is probably where the alcohol is stored, large roaring fireplace, a selection of tables with different tea implements, of which there are a mounting of sandwiches and scones with jam and cream. There's also
Clotted
tea and coffee with cream, jam, and sugar near the side as well.
Wonderful.
Around the room are various beings. You notice a few fae folk in various courtly attire, a few servants going around, a few goblins who are basically holding up the tea trays.
As they do.
In particular, there are 3 big people that you see that catch your eye. One is effectively Winona Ryder, dressed all in black. She a lady dressed in full black. She's like, you notice from looking, and she's trying to pay attention, then like darts off and stops having conversation, and then has conversations again about random things. But she looks like Winona Ryder dressed in all black. You notice a 6-foot-tall male with long flowing hair with rouge-colored tips, wearing a dull moss-colored green doublet and pants with a dark purple shirt and a small, well-designed satchel, and they are wearing a thin diadem made of mithril web on their head.
Nancy.
You also notice a 7.5-foot-tall bear folk wearing a simply designed brown tunic with red accents with different bones sewn into the tunic itself, carrying no weapons.
So, since there's a Winona Ryder-y person and I'm already in goth, I'm going to change my goth slightly, and I now am wearing the Edward Scissorhands outfit in my goth.
Okay.
Lots of
Wow.
line and straps. I don't have scissors for hands though.
Wow, so basically you're wearing Satali's nightwear.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
But
yeah,
a tea worthy Edward Scissorhand.
very.
Sure.
It's the Fae.
So yeah, the room is yours. There are people you can go. The Chamberlain just turns around to you and goes,
So here is the ambassador's dinner. It has been put on by Ambassador Gorvar Orsaman, who is our kindly bearfolk ambassador. There are a few other nobles around here, but please make yourself welcome and enjoy the tea.
Today's ambassador's dinner is brought to you by Bush's Baked Beans. That's basically what I heard when you first started saying that. Sports announcer voice. Don't mind me.
So I will take my leave. And he just like steps away and saunters away from you all.
Oh, well, thank
Like,
you.
exactly like that.
Just I don't
think
know.
We're
think
going
we're
to have
having
tea and sandwiches, and we're also going to try and get contacts.
think I've ever been
I
to
already
such
have
a
contacts.
fancy looking setup here. This
Oh,
is
So
lovely.
everyone, be careful when they ask you to trade for something. Loth, you know the deal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Honey, if they ask you to give them something like your memories, just call me first.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know why anyone would want any of those, but I mean,
You'll be surprised. No, you wouldn't.
Honey,
oh yeah.
through the crowd wading towards you with arms wide open is this large bear folk and goes, "Well, hello there!"
Someone's getting a hug.
Oh
And he
yeah.
braces you in a large hug.
Oh, I will give him a big old hug, like right back, because I mean, you know, it's like
That's-
we're just might as well be family now.
That's just
Oh.
how bears greet. Dogs sniff
I've-
each other's butts. Bears give you hugs.
I wasn't expecting to see anyone else around here. Are you a bear, especially a bear folk? How are you?
Oh
We
well, I
found her.
mean, I'm doing just great. Yeah, thank you so much. I understand it's you we have to thank for our lovely invitation here today.
Oh, not a problem, not a problem. Would you like some tea?
Oh, that would be quite lovely. My name is Honey,
Wonderful.
by the way.
Oh, I'm Golvark.
Golbark, it is so nice to meet you.
Oh, it's so good to see you too. Golvark.
Where's your accent from?
I don't know.
Because you sound like you're vaguely on the edge of Scottish, but trying to do Honey's
Trying to not
accent.
go Scottish. I'm trying to do American. It's very hard for a
Don't
Brit to
worry
do
about
American.
it. It's a bear folk
It's
accent.
very hard for a Brit to do American.
It is.
I believe it.
He goes, well, we got tea over here. It's all
Old boy
fine.
howdy. Try saying
Oh,
old
boy.
boy howdy and see
Oh
how
boy
that goes.
howdy.
Oh boy howdy.
howdy.
Oh
There
boy
you go.
howdy.
Now
Oh boy
you got
howdy.
it.
Go.
You got an introductory word. It's easier to
Oh
get
boy
into
howdy.
something
It's
when
good to
have a
see you
word.
around here. That's going Scottish again straight away. Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
immediately. Immediately.
Embrace it, Tim. Just
What the-
embrace it.
This is Scottish bad. What the fuck? Hello there. Well, come over and have a cup of tea.
Oh, well, that'd be just lovely. Thank you so much.
It's very lovely to see you around here. We don't see more bearfolk around here occasionally. I just recently started my ambassador post.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask, have you been here long that you haven't, you know, like, seen many of us? Or is that new? Or, yeah.
Oh, well, you've just come on me radar after we've just, you know... just come on me radar after you just got to your status upgrade, I saw.
Oh, I mean, well, that's, you know, quite lovely to hear, I guess. Just trying to do my best here with, you know, these lovely new friends.
You're still
Yeah.
clutching a flower pot, by the way.
Yeah, I'm still got, like, the big pot with, like, my potato
Oh, you got the
baby.
flower pot. What's in the flower?
Oh.
What's in your flower pot?
Oh, it's gonna be a potato baby.
Yeah, your potato baby.
Yeah, it's gonna be awakened in about 10 days now. I'm very excited.
I have a shrub baby.
Oh, do you now?
Yes, hang on just one moment. Because he goes away.
We'll have to
It's
set
about-
up a play date.
He brings his own pot over, and there's a tiny shrub in it. He goes, "This is mine."
Oh my goodness, what's his name there?
I don't know yet. He's not been born.
Oh, okay.
This is the equivalent of they're showing each other pictures of their children and talking about them.
He's due in a few days.
Oh, that's just lovely then, yeah. I mean, I literally just got this one, so I got a while now.
It's just a little shrub, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be, you know, good company there.
All right, we should have some play dates if you stay around for a while.
That would be lovely. I'm not
That would be
really
absolutely
sure.
lovely. Like a sandwich.
That'd be great.
What kind of sandwich we want? We got some like meaty ones and we got some veggie ones.
Oh, veggie sandwich sounds just delightful
veggie
there.
ones. Oh, come with me then, darling. I'm so
Oh,
sorry
yeah.
to take it. Sorry, but it's just so lovely to see y'all. I think you've been like kind of like you're going over to get sandwiches.
Oh yeah, I'm just like super excited.
We're leaving Honey with her date.
Therefore,
Her
My new
parents-
best friend.
parent friend.
play dates. You're basically the parents who
They're gonna-
coffee after a long week.
They're
Yeah.
gonna start setting up a carpool, even though there's no cars and nowhere to go.
I'm just
so,
keeping one eye on everything that's happening. Like, yes, behave yourself there, folk. I don't know you. Honey, precious.
Aw.
Is Winona Ryder-esque lady look?
she's looking.
Like that.
She's looked at you after seeing this ambassador just greet the only other bear folk in the room.
But does she look mad, basically? Because if she does, even if she doesn't, I'm probably gonna go over.
She looks confused more than mad.
Not angry mad, like woo mad.
She's like, like that, effectively. Yes.
Okay.
She's like nervously like scratching at the goblet she's holding.
I'm gonna head in that general direction.
Okie dokie.
What's over there other than her? Anything that I could potentially be doing?
Oh, other than her, there's like two people talking to her who are droning on about the recent Fey Act introduced in Midgard and how the courts are trying to get it through quite quickly, and they're trying to find the right amount of people to back the court's vote so they can go to the Queen to get it, so they don't get it vetoed. And
Eyes glazed over.
yes, these are the two most boring Fey folk imaginable. They're talking about accounts. They're talking about legal legislation. They're going into incredible detail.
You have no idea how compelled I am to throw glitter at them.
You can if you want. It won't lose you status.
You won't lose me status.
I don't
I'm
think
just gonna sort of walk in between. If I know it's not gonna like cause an actual uproar, I might
Yeah.
stand in between them and just toss it in the air. Some glitter.
Sure.
Just up, but would I? They're just boring. Would I try to spice up their life? Ooh, maybe I'd sing them a song.
What do you want to do?
I don't have a song prepared, Tim.
You just want to throw glitter in their face, don't you?
No. Pocket glitter should be preserved for fights. Or really rude people, not boring people.
True, true.
Pocket glitter. Pew, pocket glitter. It's hard to not be super woo, because that's what I do. I guess I've noticed that they're real dull though, right?
They're real dull. Like you get every now and then the Winona Ryder looking Faye like looks at you like save me. And
Okay,
then
if
just,
I've
like,
been
looks
given a
at-
save me sort of look.
And then like looks away like, oh, that's interesting. Like save me.
Okay, so once I see these sort of save me's, I guess I'm going to go over to the two to them all, but to the two boring and like, would you like to hear a song?
Sorry, we don't really like songs that much, you know.
Okay, I'll play a song.
Oh,
I play a
please,
song.
oh, please don't play a song of them.
Well, if you don't want to hear the song, I mean, there's place over there that is far away from the song.
We need to
Start playing a song.
They both like walk away like, oh, this is just what we just do that. We need to talk to like the best. They just walk away grumbled, but still having a really weird, boring, monotone, in-depth conversation about the legal legislations of the Shadow Courts. And then Winona Ryder looks at you and goes,
Oh, so thank you so much for that.
Well, there's no problem. Listen, I studied Goblin Law. I know. I've had to listen to those conversations. Yes, I did. Have you ever heard of Bruiser One Finger? If not, it's fine.
I'm sorry, who?
What?
Sorry, who? What was the name? Who?
Were we talking about something? My name's
Really?
Tatiana.
Oh, I'm Sariel. Lady
Sariel?
Sariel.
It's nice
Sariel.
to meet you, Sariel.
It's nice to meet you too.
Do you like pancakes?
Yeah, pancakes. Occasionally, yes. What kind of pancakes?
Oh, any kind of pancakes.
Are you talking crepes?
Of course.
I like a good crepe.
Crepe zeros.
Crepes
Can't
are
say
nice.
crepe in that accent. I just tried to say crepe in the vaguely Eastern European accent, and it did not.
You don't like crepes.
Crepes.
You don't like crepes.
Crepes.
Yes,
I have to go much deeper into the accent if I want. I have.
You don't want to
drifted
have.
away
You don't
from
want to
the
have a
accent.
deep crepe. Don't go deep crepe.
No, I mean, live your life.
True.
Be like, oh yes, well, I like some crepes with honey and jam.
Oh, honey. I have a friend named Honey.
Do you? I have a friend named Jam.
Oh, well, that's great. Do you put jam in your tea here?
Not here.
Not here.
Sometimes.
I mean, it is a good addition, especially.
It's
You do.
sweet.
You
And
do.
sweet's nice. And
Yeah, I mean, you put sugar into a tea. Why wouldn't you put jam?
maybe. Is your skull talking?
Yes. This is Bartholomew. I call him Barry.
Hello.
No.
Hey, Elmo's here. Barry the Scar's here. Hello.
Your name is not Elmo.
I'm trying to get the voice right. I'm just saying Elmo.
Elmo.
Sorry. What was your name again?
Mine? Tatiana.
Tatiana.
Or
So that-
Bruiser. But Tatiana works. You can call me whatever. I'll answer.
That's a lovely name.
Thank you. Grandmother gave it to me.
I would be careful who you say your name to though.
Yeah. I have a lot of them. I'm not even sure Tatiana's my name.
I'm not sure Sariel's my name. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, it's very hard to remember things.
Yeah. What are you doing here? I'm sorry. It's so rude
What
of
if
me.
I know?
Oh, okay.
I think. Oh, there were sandwiches.
Oh,
I
there is
remember their
sandwiches.
sandwiches. I think that's why I'm here. I might
Sandwiches
not
are quite nice. Daddy
be. Only the
did,
cucumber ones.
Daddy made nice cucumber sandwiches once. That was a while ago.
Was it? Grandmother never made sandwiches, but we did gnaw on the bones. Don't know what they were, but they were bones.
I think my daddy met your grandmother, maybe.
It's entirely possible. Grandmother is well traveled.
Maybe.
Her house does have feet.
Who is your grandmother?
Oh, my grandmother? She's grandmother.
She's the grandmother?
Yes, the grandmother.
Oh, okay.
Iron teeth, the whole shaboodle.
Oh, Daddy did meet her then.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised.
She left unhappy.
She's usually unhappy. I am not surprised. Once again.
She asked Daddy for something and Daddy didn't give it to her.
Probably for the best, but also for the worst. I don't think there was any winning in that situation.
Well, maybe. Would you like some sandwiches?
Oh, of course I would love some sandwiches. What is your favorite sandwich?
Oh, I like cucumber.
Cucumber, that's what I was looking at. They look like they're good little cucumber ones. They're in little triangles. Look at the little triangles.
Ooh, I do like triangles. Should we get some triangles?
Let's go get some triangles.
She links arms with you and goes,
It's quite nice. It's quite nice to talk to someone. Yes.
Yes. I love
So-
talking. Talking is one of my favorite things.
so you are with Lady Sariel. Honey is with Golbark. Laugh and Satali.
Who's going for was it a fancy man? Was the other person in the room?
There's the fancy man, and there is another in the room who is sitting in the corner trying to not catch anyone's attention.
I feel like I know who Satali might want to talk to.
I already started walking towards the one who's trying to hide.
Okay.
No, I actually do talk to Laugh first. I was like, if you need me at all, just call, okay?
Uh-huh. He's
Need a secret
distracted.
handshake signal baseball.
well, this is just like the ultimate, like, we're trying to mingle at a party. and no one here really knows how to do small talk.
Trying to make. I know how to do small talk. I'm just interacting with another person who
True.
follows
Is
their
mad.
bliss.
Is mad.
We are having spectacular small talk.
We're doing fine.
I thought I was doing just great.
Oh, Honey was doing, yes.
Their small talk, Honey and the other bear, their small talk is phenomenal. That is the small talk of two parents.
So you have.
Anyway,
So you have the 6 foot tall man with black flowing hair with rouge tips, or you have the humanoid in the corner trying to kind of, which you can't really say if they're trying to avoid people or people are trying to avoid them.
They'll call him A, they'll call him B.
I'm definitely going to the one who's trying to avoid people.
Okay. Okay, so you approach. As you get closer, an elderly-looking elf. They have lots of very long, thick robes, lots of layers. They have very much a dark hood that's trying to cover is hiding a lot of their face from you. They seem to be wearing 2 gloves on their hands as well. You can't really see, and a very fixed cravat.
Oh, hello, child.
Hello.
What can I do you for? Are you not enjoying the party?
Oh, I'm having a wonderful time. Sometimes you need a bit of quiet.
That is true. That is true. Please, take a chair.
Thank you so much. While I'm doing this, while I was walking over, by the way, I took out the bottle of perfume, which is, that gives me advantage on persuasion checks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yay, spray. You do the Febreze thing where you spray it and walk through.
Yes.
You do the Jonathan Van Ness.
Yeah, you
Yes.
just
It has the original person from Queer Eye, but we call it the Jonathan Van Ness now.
It is the spritz and walk.
Okie dokie.
The spray and walk away.
Noted. Noted. So, yes. Well, what can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
Yeah. So is this the figure who was trying to avoid people? That's the one who is in the cravat and the hood and all
Yes.
the hiding
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like, I was just trying to, get my bearings. It's been a while since I've been in the Fey Courts.
Well, you've come to the right person then. I've been here a while.
Really? How long have you been here?
I have wrinkles that are older than you, child.
Interesting. Not many people in the Fey Courts would ever admit to having wrinkles.
Not many have been around as long as I have, and survived in the court as long as I have. With
That's
age
true.
comes wisdom, wouldn't you agree?
Undoubtedly.
What do you want? Why are you at the court
Oh.
after a long time away?
Oh, yeah, I just came to reconnect. I had family here, so I'm just checking up on them.
You had family.
Yes, I am of the Shivani family.
Interesting. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
We're a complicated family.
That is an understatement, child.
From what I have seen of our family tree since I've been away, we seem to have only gotten more complicated.
What is your name?
Why don't you tell me yours? And I'll tell you mine.
You are a fast learner. Nothing is given for free here.
Exactly.
How about this? Just quote me Old One for now. And I will call you child.
That works for me. Tell me, old one. If I was trying to work my way up, where would I go first? Hypothetically speaking.
Well, child, there are many ways to climb the ranks in the court. You, for one, duel someone of higher rank. Becoming a Fey Lord, a title easily taken, is another way. Or perhaps the most rarest of cases, someone bequeaths you status and honor.
Trying to imagine that ever happening here.
It has happened once before.
To whom?
That would be telling, child.
Okay. Another question, if I may.
What do I get in return?
What do you want in return?
100 years.
Depends on the question I can ask.
No. 100 years. From you to me.
100 years is a lot of time.
You are Fey folk. 100 years is a blink of an eye to us.
But like you said, the smart survive long enough to get wrinkles.
True.
How about this? I can give you 79 years.
"79 years. I will agree to for one question."
That's all I need.
They pull off their glove and reveal a very thin, slightly decaying almost hand. Like the skin barely like clings to bone tight, and they reach their hand out to yours.
I take it.
79 years, child.
And you slightly feel yourself get in. It sounds weird to describe, but you feel yourself get a bit older.
Stop.
You're now 79. You're now 79 years older.
Listen. Sitali will age into Kate Blanchett.
Now, what is the question, child?
Where would I find Dante Monteverde?
Oh, child. What if I was to tell you Dante Monteverde is in this room?
Then that would be worth 79 years.
Let me ask you a question, child.
What do I get in return?
Information. Something that only 5 people know about in the cart. Not
Alright.
even the king knows about this.
Alright.
Who is Dante Monteverde to you?
I already told you.
No.
I am here to reconnect.
Interesting. I will tell you this then. The king and queen have children. The apple of his eye is his daughter. What if I was to tell you his daughter is not his daughter?
That would be very interesting information indeed. But how does it relate to the Montverdes?
The Montverdes are interesting people.
Quite the understatement from what I've read.
The matriarch of the Monteverde family is also very interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
I have had many conversations like this with her before.
You know, for some reason, that does not surprise me.
Would it help and give you some kindness to know that she asks me these questions, but you ask me now?
Sorry, I missed that. You cut out at my end.
She has asked me these same questions as you are asking me now.
It would mean I'm on the right track for sure. So, the daughter is not his daughter.
The daughter is not his daughter.
Imagine the things that one could do if they had that information and were so inclined. Thankfully, I am not.
Imagine.
It's such a good thing we are such wonderful secret keepers.
That is true.
I do not think the matriarch is, though.
There are secrets you do not know about. So I'd say she's kept pretty good at keeping some secrets from you. Would you not agree?
I don't know what you mean. I've never met the matriarch. Unless she's who I think she is, in which case, that would be very interesting indeed.
Like looking in a mirror.
Thank you for confirming that.
Now go. Have fun at the party.
I hope to see you again. Maybe in another 79 years.
Child, I am always here. And I'm always willing to share for a price.
I'll bring the tea next time. Farewell.
Wonderful. Farewell, child.
Thank you. And I shall walk away.
Laugh. While this is
Just
happening.
wants to flirt.
Can I say damn? Also, Pixie, you're muted.
Yeah. Laugh just wants to flirt.
Okay.
But just
Laugh.
how that feels really weird.
Laugh. There is one person in the room.
Mm-hmm.
6 foot tall male, flowing black hair with rouge tips.
Yeah.
Sounds extra, like everybody else in this damn castle.
He's currently engaged in a conversation. Many are crowded around him. But Make an insight check.
I mean, I'm probably flirting right now in my weird, erratic way.
You're probably flirting with Sariel.
Yeah, we're having. Oh, can you type in how you spell her name somewhere?
Yes.
Because spelling in me. Ooh. Ooh. You should see how I spelled out Thermodrin.
So that's a 9.
Sorry, it's the wrong person. It's a 9. Hang on. Sorry. There we go.
Thank you.
So, yeah, you get the feeling that he's a very charismatic individual. However, despite being incredibly charismatic, you can tell that this is probably the conversation of being in front of a crowd is draining him. So he's probably like, just like, oh, this is very lovely. I'm doing the same conversation now. Please just let me have my drink, kind of thing.
I'm tired of talking about the weather.
Yes.
It's always weird. We're in the Shadow Realm. Ugh.
So, well, he's gonna approach. Then he's gonna suddenly get a bit clumsy, and he's gonna spill tea on several of the people there.
Okay.
Oops.
Oopsie.
A few of them go, oh, really? This is the most clumsy individual. You. And they will just walk away. We're sending you the bill. And they walk
Send
away.
me the bill. Shoot.
We will. He goes, thank you very much for that. It's very good of you to do that. Thank you so much.
We're saving everyone from dull conversations in this party.
Some people can't quite touch when someone says that they would like to go get their tea, and it appears I need a refill now too.
I mean, do you have anything stronger?
Then tea? Oh.
I mean, I have something I can add to make it stronger if you wish. It's the least I can do.
I don't need mine any stronger, but I appreciate the offer.
No worries.
He brings out a small hip from his satchel and pours in some very nice, what you assume is whiskey, into his tea and goes,
2 spilling of tea.
Because
Cheers.
I'm extra to the spilling of tea.
Slancha.
Cilantro.
Cilantro. Slancha.
My apologies. I did not formally introduce myself. I am Henrik Pervale,
Well met.
Lord of the Crawling Fae.
Lord of the Crawling Fae. I don't believe I've heard of the Crawling Fae before, but then again, my family has not been here in this realm for at least my lifetime.
Oh, I wouldn't blame you. I haven't been the Lord of the Crawling Fae for long.
Okay.
It is a title I won. And frankly, I can't be doing with it all the time. I mean, this style crown does not go well with me.
Are you not, as Lord, able to order a new one in the style that you would prefer?
You could, but it's paperwork. I know it's paperwork. I'll get it done eventually. However, until then,
I was gonna say, that's what a secretary's good for.
I have not got. Alas, I do not have a secretary.
Oh, sounds like you need one.
Are you offering?
I've got previous engagements, but right now, but maybe in the future.
Well, may I take your name just to inquire in the future?
Yes, Lathlariel. Maybe dark.
Lovely. That is very good to know. Very good to know. So, what brings you here? Who are you with?
I am with my friend Sitali. She's off here somewhere. And a couple other friends.
You point over to Tatiana and her just woohoo eat sandwiches. See the wackadoos in the corner? Maybe no, definitely not with them.
I see you brought a friend, Vasariel. That is good. She's a gentle soul, and especially rare around here. And your friend, you say her name is Satali?
Yes.
That's good. She strikes me as familiar.
That seems to be happening a bit around here.
She'll definitely strike you.
Interesting. Are you sure her name is Satali?
That is all I have ever known her as.
No, she reminds me of someone. But I could be wrong. I meet many people and, faces and names. Everyone looks the same after a while.
No, is that true, though?
No, I imagine not in this situation.
I suspect there's a bit more that not everybody knows. And that's fine.
How long have you been here?
Oh, a couple days. A couple days is all.
Couple of days. Where is your room?
Maybe. Left down. I've got to be honest, I didn't pay a whole lot of attention. I let everyone else leave me alone.
That is
unfortunate.
That is, unfortunately. Would you like to go for a walk?
Yes, but I think I'll pay a little bit more attention.
Then would you like to join me?
Sure.
You'd be doing me a great service by getting me out of this party.
Oh, we can do that. We can definitely do that.
He extends his hand to you.
Oh yeah, I'm taking that.
Alright. And he walks you out. As he walks past Satali, he shoots her a look of like semi-recognition and actually laugh. Make me another insight check.
I don't trust that dice. 11.
11. Okay. I'm going to send you what it is.
Oh. Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Okay. But as you walk out the party, you're now walking down the corridors. Yeah.
I'm gonna file that look for later.
Okay. So he's just gonna walk around the courtyard for a bit.
So how about yourself? How long have you been here?
Oh, I've been here for a few years, on and off. I came here as a squire when I was younger. And then, families, courts, things happen, but I make my own path.
So you said you're new to your lordship. How'd you come across yours? Or
Honestly?
come into?
Honestly, I killed them.
It happens.
I encountered an obstruction and aggressive negotiations, and now I am the Lord of the Crawling Fae.
What does that title mean for you?
Me, nothing. Honestly, nothing. It's more of a means to an end. A mask that we wear in the court.
Yeah, I could believe that. Masks are very important here.
If I may ask, what is the mask that you wear?
Honestly, I don't even wear one. When everyone wears masks, the person not wearing the mask is the one that people don't expect.
There is some wisdom. There is wisdom. Are you arcanist? Are you versed in the magics, in arcane works, or
A bit, a bit.
what school did you perfect yourself into?
I'm not sure I understand.
Like, did you study the void? Did you study shadow? Did you study divination?
I'm not sure where that. Doom Croaker. I thought Doom Croaker was. No, yeah.
Doomcroak is more like borderline divination and something else.
Yeah.
It's more like that.
It's kind of divination, kind of other. It's hard to explain.
Yeah. Well, it's magic. It's very difficult to explain.
You studied Doom.
Yes. I have experience with magic. A little bit. But yeah, you know, I don't know my evocation for my enchantment sometimes.
Those are pretty wildly different there.
Yeah, I wasn't a good student. I learned enough to get me by. A great disappointment to family, I'm sure. But
It's a very similar story to someone else I know.
yeah. So tell me, what does the court mean to you?
Honestly, it doesn't have a lot of weight for me. I understand in some places it has a lot of pull, but where I live, I don't know if you've ever heard of the Margrave Forest.
I remember I've been through it once before.
Well, the cart has its pull. It doesn't quite have a pull on the forest. Well, there's fey beings everywhere. It's just we're different.
I was last there 20 years ago. It's a good forest. I know the pull.
Didn't make any friends.
A few. A few enemies as well.
A few enemies. Ooh, do tell.
How much time have you got?
Oh, I've got time.
Oh well. Have you heard of vampires?
I have. I have not
There
met
was.
any.
Oh, I killed a few. But that was a long time ago. I'm a slightly older man now.
Yeah. Vampires, I've heard it can be interesting, but knowing where they generally are in that forest, I stay away from there.
Yeah. A few of them I encountered in the forest once. They were corrupting.
How'd you get away?
I got given coin. Well, I had tricks.
You had drinks.
I have tricks.
Oh, tricks. Sorry.
Would you like to know a secret?
What's it gonna cost me?
A kiss.
I can do a kiss.
Ugh. He reaches in to kiss you gently on the cheek. And then he whispers in your ear, I am Damphir.
I can't say that's entirely surprising, and that would give you the tricks you need to get away from vampires.
Of course. And also, as you said, the mask they least expect to see coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now tell me. I have shared a secret with you. What would it cost for you to share a secret with me?
Help finding my room.
I can find you a room.
Yes.
But as you said yourself, it may not be your room.
I'll know my room. I do have a ward on it.
You do?
I do.
Well, let us find this water for thee then.
And you go searching around the castle for your room.
Is this how flirting works? I've been doing it wrong. Not that I've been doing it, but if I had been doing it.
Jumping back to Honey. So you're talking with your Scottish friend here, your Bearfolk. He goes, so you're in the castle for long?
Oh, it's been, I guess, a couple of days now. Not really sure how long we're gonna be around for, though.
Where do you hail from originally?
Oh, I'm from over in the Moonlit Glades there, you know, over in the Margrave and stuff, and just traveling around, seeing, you know.
Have you been back to the Margrave in a while?
Well, I mean, it's been a little while, I guess, traveling around, yeah, it has been a little while now.
I miss the old forest. It's a good place. I got some good honey from there once.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, I was in like the shadowy version of it, of course, but it's not quite the same as
Have you visited the real version?
not for a long time.
It'll be good to see it once again, but alas, I'm now an humble ambassador to the court.
Oh yeah, where do you were you from the Margrave originally too?
Actually, no, I'm from the Moonlight Glade, same as you.
Oh, well, there you go then. How long have you been away for yourself?
I've been here about 2 years. Kind of.
Okay. That's not too bad then.
No, but you know, home is where the heart is after all.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, you know, that's why it's good to just make sure everywhere you go is your home then, eh?
That's why I brought the strop with me, the little lad.
Oh, I like that. That is a great way to think about it there.
But I wish I was meant to go home a couple of weeks ago, but there's been problems around here and trying to keep the peace.
Really? What kind of problems?
You know you know about the seasons of the court, yeah?
I mean, you know, I know they're like a thing.
Well, this season's been quite long, and we're overdue a winter. And, you know, my predecessor started in the summer and finished in the same summer. And we're still in the same summer. So it hasn't been winter for a while.
I can see that causing some problems there.
Yes. So, you know, just trying to move on the seasons, but you don't know how. So you just have nice tea and nice dinner occasionally for people.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna ask, how do you help move things along then? I mean, that just doesn't seem quite natural to me, you know? I mean, seasons gotta go, things gotta rotate and live and die and reborn and stuff. I mean, that's just not good for no one.
I mean, well, the only thing my predecessor told me was that, you know, whenever the Moonlit King sits in court, it's winter, and whenever the Queen of Night and Magic sits, it's summer. But the king hasn't been sat in court for a while. But you know, he goes to the tower when he's not in season. But no one knows where the tower is.
Well, that'll make it tricky then to find him, I guess, yeah.
I know. Until then, it's sandwiches and tea.
Oh, well, I mean, that's good sandwiches and tea, at least. I mean, if there's anything we can do to try to help, though, I mean, you know, I like to think, you know, wherever I wind up being's kind of where I'm supposed to be. So, you know, you need help with something. I haven't seen one of our kind in so long now. I mean, you know, if there's something I can do.
I'll tell you what, that not when we're in company, but let's come for tea. Afternoon tea in my chambers.
Oh, that sounds just lovely then.
Just have a quiet conversation. We can work this out over some sandwiches.
Well, this sounds just, you know, perfect. I mean, I'd be more than glad to do whatever we can to, you know, help out.
Excellent. I'll set up a date. I mean, an appointment with my chamberlain.
Oh, sure. That sounds great. I'll be here for, you know, at least 10 days while I wait for my, you know, little baby to sprout here, and I just pat the pot.
Honey, is Honey being unwittingly wooed?
Honey's got a high wisdom, but isn't really that great with people.
She doesn't understand she's being flirted with hard.
It was like, I'll invite you for tea, and there were like Kill Bill sirens going off. Mr. Talon was like, whir, 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 da 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 da.
I like that 3 of us are flirting or being flirted with, and yet Satali is the one who got the most intimate with her partner, who's took 79 years of her life.
Yeah, I'll get. Listen, Italia's gonna go to the flirting next episode. Today she had a goal. That goal was accomplished.
Hey, this has been a great episode for Honey. I just went to court last time. Now I got a potato. I'm gonna get a poncho. I've got an awkward date. This is great.
Oh.
So the person will go, hey, so I'll get an appointment set up and we can have tea, you know, with and just us, and maybe some of your friends if you want to bring them along as well, you know. If you want, it's just us. We can be just us, and bring your plant.
Okay.
You can bring your plant friend if you want as well.
Oh, that'd be great. Maybe your shrub there will be all sprouted by then too, and you know it'd be nice for them to have some friends.
Hey, it'd be good to have a little time with her. But have a play date. That's what we need. A nice play date. Well, if you don't mind, I got to go talk to others, but it's been an absolute wonderful delight to meet you.
Oh, and you too. Thank you so much again for the, the invitation and all your kindness. It's just been lovely.
Anytime. It's no problem between kin.
Oh, of course.
And if I'm so sorry, I have to go talk to others. I'm really sorry.
Of course. Go ahead.
And he goes off and starts talking to other fae folk.
I just looked down at my potato and I'm like, oh, he was nice.
The leaf on the top of the potato kind of shakes in agreement. Jumping back.
I feel like some of it we're gonna have to tell Honey later. He was flirting with you. Oh.
Jumping back to Tatiana.
Oh, hello.
And so you're with Sariel.
Mm-hmm.
And you've just been like chatting around for a while and sort of get to know each other, and you kind of like having the weird thing of you're both doing what you normally do, is you both like zoom out and then zoom back into conversations, and it's like that's weird, but with you two it's not.
Mm-mm. We just pick right back up on something that isn't even related.
Yes. Yes. Do you have a room here?
Yes, we do.
Yes. I have a room too. It's got books. Lots of books. Daddy made sure I had books.
That is a good thing to have. Is it
And knitting.
Oh, I have knitting.
Yeah.
I love to knit. I pull out my knitting bag.
Oh, I love your knitting.
And she starts putting her fingers all over it and goes,
This is delightful.
Nice.
Delightful.
You've been knitting a lot. Sitalia and I are starting a knitting circle. With a line, because there's only 2 of us.
Well,
knitting is fun.
I'm sorry, where did you get this fabric from? It feels so different.
Oh, I made it.
You made it?
I made it.
You're so talented.
Why, thank you. I do what I can. Knitting is one of my performance skills. I learned it at the Bard College. Well, I learned it from grandmother. I perfected it at the Bard College.
You went to college?
Yes. I also studied Goblin Law.
What a life you've led.
I have led a very interesting life. I don't remember a lot of it, but sometimes it comes back. Sitali writes down things I say so that I can remember.
I understand. I don't remember part of my life. It's like I've led 2 lives.
Yes, I understand that it is very, very much the case.
Yeah.
Like my name is also Bruiser, I think. That's what I was told.
I know my name is Sariel. I know that.
I don't know if I ever had a last name, but my name is Tatiana.
I used to have a last name, I think.
Don't worry about it too much. Last names are overrated.
Mother and father didn't have a last name, so I don't think I had a last name.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Anyway.
Is your mother Cher?
Pardon?
Cher didn't have a last name.
No.
But she was at the Bard College. It was probably not your mother.
Well, if we could turn back time, we could find out.
Oh, I can turn back time. Little bit. Just a little bit. Just Bell.
Ah, that's.
You'll learn a lot at college.
Yes.
I don't remember most of it, but you learn a lot at college.
Yeah. Daddy never sent me to college. He had me tutored.
Well, that sounds like much more personal and thing.
Yeah.
What's your favorite subject?
Oh. I like literature.
Oh, literature is good.
Like, I know I should be into courtly stuff. Mother wouldn't want to say it that way, but I like reading.
Oh, reading is very good.
Just losing yourself in a book. Living many lives.
Oh, yeah, I understand that very well. Very well. Sometimes I tell stories. I like to tell stories. I don't know. I should start writing them down. That is a thing that they taught me to do in college. I see I had forgotten that.
Writing's good. You should write.
We should write them down.
Writing's very good.
I'm gonna need to get some paper. Oh, Lath always has paper. I will work this out.
If you want paper, I can get you paper.
You would help me find some paper? That would be amazing.
I have lots of paper.
Lots of paper?
Yeah.
Well, you have lots of books, so that would make sense.
And I think I can ask Mother nicely to send me more paper if I need.
Well,
I mean,
sure.
Mother's busy, but I don't know. I can ask her Chamberlain. Maybe he can help.
I'm sure somebody will be able to help you if you need it.
Yeah. Well, Mother has a few friends that might be able to ask her. I should go find them.
You should go find them?
I should go find them.
I mean, the paper is not necessary right now.
No,
No.
maybe.
What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, have you seen the little triangles that are these sandwiches? I think there's cucumber in them. I love cucumber sandwiches.
Ah, they are wonderful triangles.
Good little. They've cut them so perfectly. Those goblins in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That head chef, he is a tiny tyrant, but he is good at his job.
I've never been to the kitchen.
Oh, well, don't go. They are very upset if you touch things. I studied goblin law.
Mother told me never touch the goblins.
I mean, definitely do not touch the goblins, and if you do touch the goblins, ask them first.
Well, I don't think the goblins would touch me.
Oh, probably not.
No.
Unless you steal their potatoes. But even then, I don't think so. That's just
No.
funny.
I think the last time a goblin tried to touch me, Mother killed them.
That makes sense. That seems like a reasonable punishment.
Yeah.
They kill themselves. They kill each other all the time, so.
Yeah. Would you like to make a knitting triangle?
Oh, that sounds amazing. We should find Satali. She was talking over there, but I think she's done. She looks tired. No, she always looks tired. Satali!
Oh, we could. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Satali!
Are we whispering hello?
No, we're not. That's just her voice.
Hello?
Which, that's kind of yelling. I'm not going to lie. Guess who loves to knit?
Oh, are you going to join our knitting duo trio? We're starting a circle.
It would
You
be a
could be a-
triangle with me.
Yes.
We're getting better and better shapes with every new member. And we'll be
Yes.
delighted to have you join us.
No problem.
It will
Do
be
you-
fantastic.
It
She
will.
really enjoyed my fabric. She loves it.
Yeah.
Then Satali's just cataloging, they're gonna have to learn how to knit better to keep the charade going.
You're like, oh damn it! I thought she would forget. This is the one thing I won't forget. It'll stay there forever. We're gonna knit.
I'm sorry, I don't believe we've met before.
Oh, I'm so sorry. This is Saria,
Hi.
and this is
Satali.
Satali.
Hello, Satali.
Hello, Sariel.
Do you like cucumber sandwiches, Satali? We've been talking about them. They are so great. Look at them. They are perfect little triangles. You look tired.
Have we met before?
Sitali is everywhere and nowhere. Sitali is the wind.
I have been around for a little while, and I used to go here.
She doesn't even go here.
There it is. I used to be around the Fey Courts a lot more.
Yes. A child of two places. There are many of us around here like that. Or maybe, who knows?
I don't.
Who knows? But if you need it, I can write it down so you don't forget.
Oh, Sitali is very good at that.
Oh no, I know my name.
Oh, no,
I know my name.
It's other things that she writes down. Like she told me all. Sitali reminded me of so many things.
Mother's Chamberlain announces me. I remember my name.
So Val, she keeps talking about her parents, but Tatiana isn't nosy, so hasn't asked about these things, even though Jen, the player, wants to. So maybe
I'm already like, when she was like, I'm a child of two places, I'm like, yeah, where are these two places? Please do tell. Please go on. Tell us about these two places. Who are your parents? Where are you from?
Oh. I'm from here. And there.
Oh, and
Going
where is
everywhere?
there?
I'm a child of summer and winter.
oh, you're
for the
that
winter.
child.
Wonderful. So,
As we learned from Lath, but we don't know as characters, Papa Winter has been gone for a while.
yes. So it must be her mother, the Summer Fae, who like casually murders goblins. So, you're a child of summer and winter.
Yes.
Are you the spring?
Or the autumn.
She seems more of a spring to me.
I don't
She could
know.
be autumn.
That would be interesting. I don't think we have a spring.
Where is your mother?
Oh, Mother's in court right now.
Really?
Yes.
You said you haven't talked to your father in a while, though.
Yeah.
He's the
Daddy
winter-
goes away sometimes.
That must be very difficult.
Yeah.
I'm very fond of the winter. It was winter back in Midgard when we left. It was very nice. I like the cold.
It gets cold here occasionally.
It reminds me of home. Mother Russia.
Yeah. Huh.
So what do you do to occupy your time whilst your father is away and your mother is at court?
Oh, I
Oh,
read.
she likes to read. She says she has lots of books. She said she would help me get paper. I'm going to start writing things. I forgot that I took a whole course in college about apparently that's a bard thing, to write the stories of the heroes. It's a whole thing I have forgotten to do. Sitali, you weren't there to write it down. Or maybe I would have remembered then. But I should start writing things down. I should ask the fancy man about that quill that writes for you, because let's be honest, I'm going to forget.
Oh, if you want, when we meet for our knitting circle, I can get you one. Would you like one?
I'm trying to think, would Tatiana want one? Probably. Is Sitali going to say, should I
Yes,
trade anything for it?
No, so Tali's gonna go and like lean over and say, yes, grab one anyway. Then she can decide if she wants it.
So your Sitali is telling me yes.
I'm leaning across to a Winona Rider and be like,
Oh, she's saying yes.
Yeah, just bring one, and then she can decide in the moment.
Okay.
I'm picturing myself being.
It's a gift. It'll be a gift.
I pictured that I had zoned off for a second and Sitali had to butt in.
She'll take
Oh,
it.
I would love a gift.
A gift for my friend.
And nothing in exchange.
That's what a gift is.
We rarely give gifts in the Shadow Court. That's very generous of you.
Yes, it is very generous. I appreciate you so much.
Do you not get gifts?
Oh, I get
A
gift.
gift.
I cannot honestly remember ever getting a gift that did not come with a price.
I can give you a gift now. No price.
Dolly, this is a tragedy that we have to fix. I love giving gifts.
Yes. No price?
No price.
And she puts out a finger and boops you on the nose.
Was it the gift of another nose?
It was a gift for Boop.
Oh. That's... You are very different to this other fate that I've encountered here.
I know. I need to go now.
I think you're delightful.
I think I need to go. Maybe.
You see a chamberlain standing in the corner of the room, just sort of like walking forward and goes, "Excuse me, Lady Sariel, it's time for your next appointment."
Oh, well, that is a good indication that you have to go.
Yes.
Can I give you a hug?
Yes.
Give her.
Can I give you a hug?
Oh, yes, please give me a hug. Let me give her a hug. Oh, don't hurt yourself, Tim.
It's fine.
And then is like,
I will
should I
find...
kiss? Should I ask to kiss her on the cheek or the hand?
You decide.
What is more Tatiana?
Where
Kiss
is
on the hand is a little creepy.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a dice. Odds, it's the cheek. Evens, it's the hand.
Okay,
Right? Yeah, you're kissing the hand.
cool.
You do a weird, like, you hug, and then as you're going out, you just, like, lean over and kiss the hand, kind of.
I would probably,
Weird.
I would ask beforehand.
Yes.
And she goes, oh yeah, yes, that's fine.
Because that seems, that's also, she a fancy lady. That seems appropriate.
Yeah. I will... We can do our knitting soon, yes?
Yes. You can send message. What's the little goblin's name again? I guess any of them work.
Oh, Billock.
You can, if you can find Billock or any of the goblins, they should be able to find whenever you have time. Obviously, you have a very busy schedule that you have to keep to. So whenever you have time, let us know, and we will figure out a nice knitting circle. Triangle at this point.
Okay. Well, it was lovely to meet you both.
It was lovely to meet you. And that's when I do the hand kiss part.
Okay. Oh.
She slightly blushes. And she walks out.
And with her walking out the door, that's where we're ending this week's session.
Oh, that was ridiculous.
Right.
There was a lot of social interaction.
Yeah.
We
Nobody's in
finally
any
did
danger.
courts!
I was trying to find a way to, like, do a nice break. Right.
Jen the
so-
player is tired and near the end forgot how to talk.
Right, so heads up for next week. We will do a brief get together, and then we will have a 10-day gap.
Ooh.
So think about what you like to do over the next 10 days.
I'm definitely over those 10 days gonna make Satali a present.
Oh.
And also, connect
I'll
with
help
me
if I find
100.
out.
Yes. I'm trying to be secret, but honey knows.
I'll find out. I'll help.
Satali has never been given a gift ever.
Oh, well, I mean, we just gotta do something about that then.
You see us probably making things,
Just
doing
letting
things,
talking.
and whenever, what are you doing? Honey just has to be like, nothing, and you just sort of let us go, probably.
Oh, nothing.
At some point during this 10 days, I'm going to go to the bear folk who is flirting with Honey. He's just gonna like look up, and there's gonna be like, you know, when anime eyes are like flaming and red. And, like Satali behind him with the kilbus, like.
But that'll be for next week.
Next week.
That'll be for next week. Everyone roll me a D100.
No good.
Oh no!
No.
I don't want to. I do. I really
there.
do.
That's a 72.
Oh no.
It's a 46.
90.
1?
90.
Jesus.
I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1. How
Wow.
did I roll a 1? I don't know.
That's amazing.
Wow.
It's sitting here on my screen. It's right next to lucky lottery numbers.
Heck. Anyway, so I know a lot of us have places to go and we've slightly overran. So let's go around very quickly and say who you are, where we can find you, and what you got coming up in your lives and streaming and stuff. Starting with Pixie.
Hi, I'm Torn Pixie. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Torn Pixie Twitch, and then you can find me here on Twitch and TikTok at Torn Pixie, largely doing cosplay stuff, streaming D&D, and playing Magic. Tonight, you can find me over on my channel painting miniatures. I've got miniature painting tonight.
Ooh, love it. What minis are you painting?
I've got a Reaper one that I can't. Well, I've got no. Yeah, I've got a Reaper one, but I can't finish because I realized it's TOS. Oops. It's got a boob
Swoopsie.
out. It's got a
Oh,
boob
no.
out.
How dare a boob?
It wouldn't be an issue if it didn't like have nipple, but it's got freaking nipple.
Damn nipples!
Yeah, and
Always appearing at the worst times.
and a fire genasi.
Ooh,
Nice.
love it, love it.
You're gonna get a
Jen,
tiny pasty for that nipple.
Get
Hello,
the pasties out.
pasty, a little different. You put a little hot pastry on there. Hi, I'm Jen. I'm at randomly Jen with 2 N's on Twitter, and I'm randomly generated, also with 2 N's, here on the Twitch. I've been taking a little bit of a break from streaming because overwhelmed, but I'm going to be starting up again soon. I might stream tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming some Sims 4, where I make Tatiana and her house and all of that. So we're going to have a good old time messing around with the Realm of Magic pack. Other than that, I'm around. All my links are on my Twitter. I'm here on Fridays. I've got a lot going on right now.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm doing an October photo a day over on my Instagram, which is also randomly generated, but it's also on the Twitter, which has been fun and very difficult. Surprisingly difficult.
But incredibly good.
Thank you.
Incredibly good. You should check it out.
Photo every day. A lot of them are of my dog and cat.
And a
Those
pumpkin.
are good photos.
Oh yeah, that was my pumpkin from last year. It's good times. Good times. I gotta do a good one this year. But yeah,
Awesome.
come,
sauce.
come hang out. We're a cozy time. Wholesome AF.
Valerie,
What
Yeah.
up?
you're up.
What up? What up? I'm Valerie. I don't know. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm Val. I'm on the Nitty Niffler on the Twitters. You can find me basically living here at Variant Roles. On Thursday, we are taking we've stuck with, instead of doing our usual Project VHS, which is voice cosmic space horror, we are instead doing Halloween in Invisible Sun, and I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be really spooky. And then usually you can find me here on Mondays as well with Grim Femmes, which is run by MK Hansen and is an exploration of real life traumas and healing through the medium of tabletop RPGs. And then on Fridays, we're here, being political and schemy and goblin-y and surprisingly wholesome. And it's
Fancy.
fancy. And that's me. Later.
Awesome.
Finger guns for everyone.
Finger
Sam,
guns.
you're up.
Hey, I am Sam. You can find me at Samwise_GameG here on Twitch and on Twitter. I'm a chronic illness and disability advocate, and I stream on a bunch of other channels too. Saturday and Tuesday, you can see me on Heroes Without Limits. I'm actually DMing Death House. We have our finale on Tuesday. I'm pretty excited about that. Mondays, you can see me in Ravnica Under Fire over on Encounter Roleplay. And on Wednesdays, I alternate games now over on the Chromatic Chimera. So come check that out. It's pretty intense right now. And also, I'm in Mud and Blood podcast's run of Cult Divinity Lost. It is a new actual play podcast that the first episode is coming up next Thursday on Halloween. But our session 0 is out already, where we talk about our safety tools and everything, because it is an intense, spooky horror game type thing. So if that's something that interests you, check that out.
That's amazing.
I'm excited.
That's amazing.
It's intense.
Intense, but sounds awesome.
Yeah, that's a good time.
And the first episode's out next Thursday, yeah?
Yeah, next Thursday, Halloween.
Awesome. Lots of things happening on Halloween. And hi, I'm Tim. I'm at Moff on all social interwebs. You can find me here on Fridays, DMing this amazingly chaotic, wonderful game. Aside from that, I'm just around on the internet. I occasionally Twitch, stream stuff, either writing or playing some games. I do some writing. I do some writing for D&D occasionally. And yeah, that's about it for me. I don't do much at the moment because life.
We got a mom prom soon.
We got a mom prom. We need to do that soon. We really need to do that soon. And actually, next week I have a computer arriving, so that'll be fun. So no longer will I have to deal with a work laptop, which is work laptop's not good. But
Yeah, that's rough.
yeah. Anyway, that's it. We'll see you this time next week. Up next on Variant Roles is
Dresden Files Portland.
Dresden Files Portland. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Dresden Files Portland, which starts in about half an hour because we've slightly majorly run over. So with all that, we'll say bye.
Later.
Bye.